All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to All That and Then Some with Dewana. I'm Dewana. If this is your first time here, hey. Hi. Hi. If you've been here before, hey, girl, hey. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm in a crazy mood. I had to move around my room, so my desk is now on the other side, and me facing the desk, it just didn't look copacetic. I was all like missy mushy and dark, and it wasn't good. So I need to invest in a ring light. And a ring light, I looked online. I could get like a little one for like $10.99, but I would like a good one. That thing is $60. I don't got $60 today. I mean, I just went and bought some Ben & Jerry's milk and cookies ice cream. That's all the money I got, you know, so that's going to have to wait. So right now I'm sitting on my bed. I put another mirror up. I do love mirrors. I got one room and I have 4 mirrors in this room. Why? I don't know. I like mirrors. I think mirrors make a room look bigger, you know, so that's why I do it. But what do I want to talk about today? I want you to see that you see all my chapopness. You get to see a full-figured look at Dewana today. Hey, ooh, ooh, and all her natural beauty. Ooh, check it out. Yes, 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 yes. Let me be like the show Pose. If you don't watch that show, watch it. FX, Sundays. It's a good show. But what I want to talk about today, we're going to get right into it because I'm just trying to wait until my ice cream melts a little bit. I'm going to get up into that, take me a quick nap because I got something at church tonight, so I got to keep it quick. But this was on my mind today, and it kind of correlates with my word of the day. So my word of the day today is ambivert. That's ambivert. And what it means is a person whose personality has a balance of introvert and extrovert features. So hopefully you know what that means. An extrovert is somebody who is real outgoing, who can go into a room and just charm everybody in that room. I mean, you know, they tear the house down. They're just nice, cordial. They can light up a room. An introvert is somebody who will walk into a room and probably go sit down in the corner. Why do I consider myself an ambivert? Because for so long in my life, I felt introverted on the inside, and I expressed myself extrovertly through my acts of drinking and doing drugs. I was very extroverted. I was very outspoken. I was very wild. I was very free with too many things, if you get what I'm saying. So I think now at this stage of my life, I've learned how to balance being extroverted and introverted. So that makes me an ambivert. Like if I'm around people that I know and we walk into a room, I feel more comfortable introducing myself to other people because I'm around people that I already know. And this little thing has a survey on 21 signs that you might actually be an ambivert. I'm just going to go over a few that describe me to a T. Like I just said, when you're out in the world, you're probably not going to be starting conversations with strangers. No, I will not. But I'm getting better at that. This is why I'm doing this YouTube video. This is why I'm trying to step up and do my podcast more. I'm doing all these interviews for jobs and stuff, and I feel like I'm kicking them. I feel like, let me talk about my jobs. I've gone on 9 interviews. 9 interviews for a full-time position in different agencies around the state. And I feel like every interview, I'm like knocking them out the park. In my head, I feel I'm showing personality. I feel I'm giving them, like, I'm not gonna say big words. I'm giving them my words. You know how I talk. I'm giving them those words, and I get the first interview, and then 2, 3, 4 weeks later, I get that email saying thanks for your interest, but we went with somebody else. You know how that makes me feel? Like, that is so aggravating when you think that you've knocked something out the park, or you come out. I walk out of those interviews like, yeah, I did that. I didn't do something. I didn't do something right because they ain't calling me back. But I keep saying what God has for me is for me. I'm gonna keep on doing these interviews. I'm getting It's helping me get more comfortable. It's helping getting me out of my shell. It's helping me be less of an ambivert and trying to be more of an extrovert, you know, talking and communicating and using these words of the day in my everyday language. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I don't do. Spending too much time with other people can be exhausting. Hello? If you don't already know, I like to do things, I like to be alone most of the time. I would say 75% of my time is spent alone. But I think that's more because I had 4 kids, and my 4 kids used to have people over at my house 24/7. Like, there was never just my kids at home. It was everybody else's kids. So 2 years ago when I moved out on my own, I embraced the quietness and the solitude. And now when I'm around like more than 2 people, I just get aggravated. So I do get exhausted when I'm in, I do get exhausted when I'm in around like more than 2 people at a time. It's exhausting. Like, I feel like I have to have conversation. Like, do I have to talk to these people? Like, really? I don't want to, but you know, you got to. Okay, here's another one. Your calm, controlled, professional self feels like a very different person to the one your friends see. Now, that's true. That's why I'm not friends with anybody that I work with on any social media, not on none. I think I had friend requested somebody, and he was like, go ahead and friend requested me, and I friend requested him for one day and took him right back off. Y'all don't need to know nothing about my personal life. Like, professionally, I'm totally, now I laugh and I kiki with everybody, but y'all don't need to know all about, y'all don't need to be all up in my like summer vacation pictures. Like, unless I want to show them to you, that's when you'll see them. If not, scoot, no. So that's very different. Let's see. You can often go out and have hours of fun and be in the life of the party, but suddenly find that your energy has dropped and all you really want to do is go home. Is that you? That's me now. If I go out now, I'm not the life of the party like I used to be. Now, when I used to go out, I was the life of any type of party. Any party you had, the one that was the life. I brought the life. I brought the life to the party. You understand me? But now I don't even. It ain't me. It ain't me no more. Small talk is something that annoys you because while you can do it, there are instances when it feels a bit insincere. Here's one that describes me to a T. This is something that makes me an ambivert, I'm guessing. Some weekends you just want to spend some time hanging out on your own. That's every weekend. That's literally every weekend I would like to be by myself. But, you know, I'm ready to be in a relationship, so I told myself I need to start going out and doing some things, like going to the movies, not going to no parties, but going to the movies, going to different functions where I can meet somebody, you know, because I'm not going to meet no man, like, sitting up in my room. And I ain't going to meet no man at my job because there ain't nothing in there but a bunch of older men who I believe are all married. So I have to get this together and get out of this. I think I'm more introverted than extroverted. I think I spent so many years of my life being extroverted that I've just reverted back to my introverted self. Like, when I was in high school, I used to have such anxiety being in groups of people. Like, if we was a group of my friends walking in somewhere, I had to walk in the middle, you know, because I didn't want nobody to point out, oh, look, there's Dewana. I didn't want that kind of recognition. I wasn't into that. But there's nothing wrong with being an ambivert. I think it's a good mix of both because, you know, the people who are close to you know that you're out there, that you're wild, that you're crazy, that you're fun, that you're lovable. And the people that don't know you, do they really need to know? I mean, if you get that vibe about them that there's somebody who you can open up to and be close to and be chill with and be able to kiki with no problem, then yeah, go ahead and let them in and they'll see your extroverted side. But there's nothing wrong with being introverted. There's nothing wrong with wanting to have alone time. Nothing wrong with being by yourself and on your own with your own thoughts and your own feelings. Believe you me, I love it. But I also miss, you know, hanging out with friends sometimes. But I've gotten to a point where the friends that I used to hang with, I can't hang out with them anymore. You know, I can't do the things that I used to do. I can't put myself in the situations where I might revert back to the old me. I just refuse to do that. So in doing that, I've had to stop hanging out with people who I was really close to, people who I love to this day dearly, you know, and thank God that these friends are my lifelong friends. They weren't just a seasonal friend. These are my lifelong friends who they understand that in this season of my life, I love you, but in me loving you, I got to love me more, that I can't be hanging around and doing the stuff that you do. Where the stuff that they do ain't bad. You know, they might like to drink on the weekends. DeWanda can't drink on the weekends because DeWanda get 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drinks, going to turn to 20 drinks. And you're going to get the blackout nasty DeWanda. So I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might want to, you know, get a plate out and do some lines or something. And right there, that's the trigger. I see a plate. I might want to go to that plate. I can't be around that, you know? So that's kind of put like strain on some kind of, not really a strain on any friendships. It's just, it's a new curve for me, you know? And I've been doing this now for 2 years. I'm used to it, you know, and I know that eventually God's opening up some doors where new people are coming into my life that like to do the same things or want to do the same things that I want to do. You know, I want to hang out in a way that will be beneficial for me and in a positive light. And it doesn't involve drinking. It doesn't involve drugs. It doesn't involve partying. It doesn't involve, you know, popping my booty or popping these things up any. I mean, they ain't high now, but if I could pop them up, popping these things up, you know. But I don't see anything wrong with it. So I said that to say, in your journey of self-love, learn how to be a little bit of an extrovert and a little bit of an introvert, which is an ambivert. Learn how to do it. Learn how to love yourself any way that you are. If you're extroverted or you're introverted, love who you are and don't ever change yourself for anybody else. That was a big B. That was a big B at that window. I thought it was about to come in here. Oh my God. Was that like a hornet? No. That was a big B. That bee was huge. That bee was like this big. Like, I'm not lying to you. It was this big and it was like black. I'm sorry. Yeah, but just learn how to love you. And if you're an ambivert, it's all right. It's you got the best of both worlds. You know, you can hang with the best of them and you know how to chill by yourself and kick it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So the word of the day, ambivert. Embrace it, enjoy it, use it, talk about it with yourself. I'm an ambivert and I'm proud of it. All right? That's all I got for y'all today. I think my ice cream is good to go. Once again, Ben & Jerry's. If you want somebody to endorse your stuff, I'll do it for free. If you give me a lifelong supply of this milk and cookies ice cream. And you can throw in like a 20-year of the Coffee Bar Heath Crunch. I take a 20-year supply of that, but a lifetime supply of this, I'll have you on here every week. That's why this right here, you see this right here? This ain't going nowhere. And I got a Spanx on. That's what irks me the most, probably. I'm about to get it together, y'all. I'm about to start walking at work on Mondays for 15 minutes, and I'm going to start walking, not after work because it's hot, but maybe once the sun goes down and I'm not asleep, I'm going to start walking, you know. I know I said that last time I was going to start going to the exercise place, but I ain't got it together yet. So I'm working on that. But until then, remember, I'm still all that and then some, and so are you. All right? So until next time, y'all. Bye.